Welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique, and I appreciate you joining me here on my YouTube channel. If you haven't liked or subscribed already to my channel, I would love if you would. It really helps my subscription and channel grow. So thank you so much for joining me, to those who are new and if you're just returning. So thank you. So today, Taurus, we're actually going to talk about the oracle messages that are surrounding April, and especially those that are coming in around April 4th and that affect us throughout the month, around the Mars conjunct Saturn, which is happening on April 4th, 2022 event at 22 degrees of Aquarius. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick an oracle card to get some guidance, and then we're actually going to use the mythical goddess tarot to pull some divine feminine knowledge and inspiration cards that are very tarot related, but they also give us more insight. So let's get right into it, Taurus, and see how this Mars conjunct Saturn can help us really guide us with these oracle messages. All right, please give me some messages and guidance for Taurus. And around this Mars conjunct Saturn time, don't be surprised if you have like more higher vibe, I would say higher vibe feelings of being able to move forward, take action, initiate new goals. But you also might have more of the lower vibrational energy of irritability, disagreements, maybe not agreeing or seeing eye to eye with people around you. So just keep that in, the top of mind throughout April. So you all actually have number 37, realization. And here, Taurus, it says the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. And to me, right off the bat with the realization, I think that there's many of you Tauruses that are going to come to some realization during April that you're like, you know what, I no longer want to deal with this or these people. I've outgrown some of these ways that I've been doing things, or, I think some of you are going to be moving on to another career, another job, possibly leaving relationships that are no longer working for you. I think this realization card is going to be very on point for many of you as you think through and work through the energies of this Mars conjunct Saturn time. So Taurus, especially because you all have the North Node, command here. Oop, there fell out the Maiden of Clarity, which is the wind. Wind is symbolism of the sword suit, and we're going to put that in the past. And that Maiden of Clarity fell out right away. So to me, that's already symbolizing some type of realization, some type of clarity of thought. Maybe someone is going to come into your life that actually helps you realize where clarity is needed, okay? So let's now pick a present and a future card and see what's in store for you, Taurus. So you actually have the middle card of Wind 8, Confusion. I will be honest with you, Taurus, I just did Aries' read and they got the exact same card and the exact same placement. So you might have some Aries placement in your chart, or you're dealing with some Aries, but there's some type of confusion. Another wind card. So you all are having a lot of realization around some type of mental themes here with wind and wind. And lastly, you have the Mother of Fire. So Mother can also relate to the Queen, which would be Fire Wands. So Queen of Wands would be what this refers to. So let's just take a look at this energy, Taurus. So I think it's really interesting, like I said, that in the past and in the present, you're getting two wind cards, which are swords. This sword energy can also relate to some kind of mercurial energy coming on in. We will be going into Mercury post shadow, if you will. or say pre-shadow soon. By the time we get right around the 3rd week of April, Mercury will be going into retrograde shadow. So there could be some energy here. Just be forewarned, Taurus, that there could be a lot of clarity that comes in around this Mars conjunct Saturn time, but there could be times of people around you making you feel confused, making you feel like you're not stable, or making you feel like you don't understand what's going on when you fully do understand what's going on, and they're almost like making you feel crazy, if that makes sense. And I feel like with that realization oracle card, the universe is telling you you have clarity. It's just that the people around you and your surroundings are making you feel like you don't. And I'm saying that because you have this fire queen, or I should say mother of wands, and you see where it says regeneration. So I think it's interesting that you have regeneration, realization, both of them being like this energy of like needing to like recreate who you are, reassess who you are, you know, all those RE words that have to do with the Mercury and retrograde, having to redo something. So don't be surprised in this month if you're regenerating yourself somehow. There's some kind of passion project that fuels you to get clear on what it is you need to do. You're going to definitely have this realization of like where you need to come into your own. I think that this is a really positive energy, Taurus, as you come through this confusion and this whole mental energy, because it's almost like all of this was worth it once you get to the mother of fire, or I call it the queen of wands. Queen of wands. So this is really good news, Taurus. I would say throughout this Mars conjunct Saturn time, remember those are like two of the great malefics. So there could be like a lot of negativity around you. There could be people who don't want to see you thrive. So just remember that as you go through this wind 8 confusion time. But I think this is going to be a really positive time of you kind of like coming out of something that you no longer need. That realization card I think is really spot on for you, Taurus. Okay, if you all haven't already, make sure and take a look at your April 2022 month aheads, as well as your new moon in Libra. Or actually, it's the full moon in Libra that's coming up on the, is it the 16th? On the 16th, but we actually just did the new moon in Aries video. Take a look at that in the playlist on Scorpio Soul Time. Okay, you all, I'll talk to you all later and have a great April ahead.